Hey guys, it's Running Kimono. So in the last couple of weeks, I have received numerous messages from couponers who have said that they've had issues with cashiers, managers, specifically at the CVS store. One young lady wrote me this morning saying that she had two full bags. She only brought one bag home with her, and the one bag in questioning was left at the store, and the store is giving her a whole bunch of trouble about that, saying that the bag was actually taken out of the store. They've had to look through footage, so on and so forth. And I think you're just going to have to work with customer service, the 1-800 number for that. It seems like the store is not coupon friendly and they're not being very nice. Another girl sent me another message about going to the red box machine, and she has two cards, one for her and one for her husband, and they're both CVS shoppers, and she would scan the card, and basically all the store employees started like giving her the old eagle eye and just looking at her and being less than nice, and then huffing and puffing when she gets up to do her transaction. Note, she's only using one card for her transaction, but because she whipped out two at this magic red box, all dirty looks, glances, and sighs included. And what I would recommend for that couponer is just to go to a different store. It seems like there's some problems. For the most part, CVS has been, my experience, the land of milk and honey. There is none here, so I don't get to shop at CVS. Last time I think I went there was last winter with another friend, and prior to that, I went to one with Couponing Stacy, and it was perfectly fine, and the manager was so nice. I think it's all dependent where you are, and if there's a lot of couponers and they're really coming down hard on this stuff, they might just treat you terribly, so you're going to have to find a different store. Maybe it's time for you to go to Walgreens. Just kick it up. Don't go to the same store, and don't bring your coupons there either. And coupons are a form of payment, just to note that. One thing I tend to do sometimes is I talk quite a bit, and sometimes if I hand over a 20 and the cashier's talking, she might forget to give me the change, and I have to be super mindful of that. Not so much with a $20 bill, but sometimes with fivers, I tend to just walk out of the store and not get my change, and then I'm like, did I get my change? Did I not get my change? That's annoying, and it's on me because I talk too much, but sometimes you really need to keep an eye of that and just be really, really mindful of what you're giving out, because sometimes you get so focused on the coupon scanning properly that you forget about the dollars and cents, and that's what matters too, guys. Okay, guys, so I fully get getting angry at the store when you're treated less than nice. You're trying to go to the store to save money, and it's like the worst goalie that's trying to block your every move. I try to be nice, but there are so many people that make me angry. And it is totally cool to be angry and to be annoyed. I have been there a million times. But you're going to have to find your stride and a store that works for you. And you're going to have to become quite familiar with the cashiers and the staff. And they know that you're, a couponer who doesn't bring in bogus coupons, and that, you're ethical and cool, and that you're a good shopper. So I think that's a really good thing to do when you're out there, is just to be nice. And then when things don't go your way, don't take it for an opportunity to start screaming and doing Macbeth and start yelling at the top of your lungs. It's just not worth it, and it makes other couponers look terrible as well. Here's a couple pointers, guys, of things, just if things go really sideways and you're not good on your feet, just a couple things that you might want to do when you're out there shopping. Bring someone with you. I think it's really good if you're a shy person to bring, maybe your spouse or a friend or somebody, just so you're not alone. So in case things go sideways, you have that extra person. Stay calm. No matter what you have to do, sometimes you have to bite down on your tongue really hard, or just, leave. But try and stay calm. Don't start getting excited and yelling. Sometimes that's what they're trying to get you to do, so you'll just not do the transaction or just leave out of embarrassment. Be nice. Being nice, smiling, being kind to people, it usually goes an extra mile. A really good friend of mine who I go shopping with, she doesn't always have the nicest attitude, and sometimes she'll just start yelling at people, and I'm like, no, just let it go. And one time, we were in a Target where things kind of went sideways, and she started getting excited, and I just said to her, stop, just stop, let's just get out of here, this is not worth it. And one of the managers later, when I went back, she remembered me, and I had a coupon that didn't scan right, and she actually really helped me out. So it's kind of interesting that sometimes when you're a little nicer, or you'll just walk away from something, people know that, and it sounds really weird, but it sometimes is in your best interest not to get excited. Ask for a manager if things get really bad with a cashier. You know, they have a boss, and sometimes their boss have to explain why things are going a certain way. And another thing, if everything's going to go completely sideways and nothing's going right, just leave. You have the option to go to a different store or to try something different. And just try not to get too frustrated, and try not to create a scene, because sometimes I think that's what they want us to do. They think that couponers are aggressive, cheap, shady people, which is not the case. So just keep your wits about you, because sometimes this is a bit of a game. So, and I hate to even say that, but it is. Sometimes these store employees feel like this stuff is coming out of their own back pocket. So just be really mindful about stuff and keep your wits about you. And if you are a little bit on the shyer side, ask to bring your spouse or a friend or a parent or somebody with you so you're not alone. So if you might have some extra tips here, guys, to throw in, I would love to read them in the comments. I hope this finds everybody well, and I'll see you in the next one.